beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-May right through to mid-June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, I don't know if you noticed the Tibetan symbols were particularly loud today. So that can mean that there is, radical change occurring within your love relationships. It can also mean that you're focused on your calling. Okay, so I would look out for signs. We'll see what comes up in the reading, but when it's super loud, it means your guides really want you to hear the message. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for you. Now, if you're not looking for a singles love reading, or you're not looking for a love reading at all, I will be doing a career reading for you all in the next couple of days, as well as a what do your guides want you to know reading, because people enjoyed it last time as well. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Cancerians need to know regarding singles love? What are they meant to see for their highest good? Can you please show them? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What are they meant to be aware of when it comes to singles love? What are they meant to see? Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? They want one more, so I'm going to give it. Okay. Now, I'm going to get all of your cards before I do your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. I mean, we've got a lot of abundance and a lot of happiness here. So I feel like you are focusing on your own happiness. The outcome position is a little bit more restrained. They're showing me the amount of sacrifices you give when it comes to love. You're always giving your best self, which is, I mean, wonderful. But you may feel like it's not reciprocated in situations that you may have found yourself in the past. We've got the Fool card here, and we've got the Moon. So the Moon is your card there. They're showing me that some sort of experience in the past has somehow influenced the way that you operate within love. You're very cautious. Now, of course, I'm not pointing a finger, my beautiful Cancerians. We all get cautious when it comes to love because we know how deep we sort of go. We've got the Tower. They want me to go one more. 3 for 3, they just said. And we got the Star. So I feel like, I mean, the Tower energy can be a revelation that you suddenly realize that you've been an overgiver in relationships, or that you are very guarded when it comes to love. Now, that doesn't mean that there's not love coming on in. Right now, I feel like you're looking at some personal truths. I mean, there is a wish coming true for you when it comes to love. So there's definitely a leap of faith coming on in here for you, but it's in the resistance position. So there's a bit of fear. Okay, so we're going to look at that and see what's happening there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We've got the 4 of Cups. We've also got the 8 of Cups, walking away from something. But this can also be you on a personal journey of discovery and letting go, of things that are not emotionally fulfilling and seeking something greater, something better. 3 for 3, they said again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We have the Lovers. I'm loving that. That's really wonderful. Okay, so the Tower energy does not have to always be negative. Sorry, that just goes over there. It doesn't always have to be negative. It can mean that, sorry, they're in the wrong space. I'm just going to pop that there. It can mean that it's a sudden change that may make you feel uncomfortable. So suddenly you meet someone new and you're coming out of a comfort zone. What happened there? Now I'm going to have to pull a card. I'm going to have to rewind the video and see what happened there. Did this card come from this deck? I'm going to have to check out the video. What's this? Wow. That is pretty much... Now, either I put this back in the deck, in this deck by accident. I have used this deck since, so I can't imagine, and for me, for personal reasons, so I can't, and I did not use this deck, so I'm not really sure how that's happened, but obviously it has. I'll rewind the video. But this is a beautiful card to get. I feel like this is a reminder from Spirit that you are a gift, but also that you are, you're blossoming, you are flourishing. You're gaining a lot of wisdom, and there's personal growth here. It can also be that the universe is bringing you a gift, because I was actually describing the tower. It can, some tower moments can be like a shocking surprise, but actually it's a gift. And it can be like the universe is sending you something that may make you feel a little bit cautious or anxious at first, but I feel in the long run, I mean, there's love there for you. We've got the tower again. Interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Now, whenever I get a tower moment, it's normally followed by a Wheel of Fortune. We got the Stars twice. We've got the Hangman, and we've got the Four of Cups twice. So you're getting double cards in two different decks, which means Spirit is giving you the exact meaning that they want to portray. There is a big message here. So I feel if you've gone through some sort of separation or something damaging in the past, it's because you were meant to work on yourself. You were meant to, Six of Swords, yeah, move past any of this over-giving energy and healing. They want one more. Okay, thanks so much, Spirit Guide. Your reading is like a little bit rogue, my beautiful Cancerians. It's gone all over the place. And we've got the King of Chalices. I'm loving this. So there is someone here coming through for you that is going to bring you the highest love of all, something that you may have waited for a long time. Anyway, let's get straight to the cards and see what's coming through in terms of energy. Now, the first card we got here, if I look at your protagonist energy, that tells me that you are focusing on you. Okay, and you have taken yourself out of the dating game, or you're not really putting yourself out there. Seven of Swords says, you know, you're doing things differently. You're not conforming. You know, it also tells me that there's some sort of rebuilding that you're doing, because Seven of Swords can mean that there's some sort of trust issue because of a past situation, and you're trying, it's almost like, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, my beautiful Cancerians. It's almost like you're running away from love right now. You're like, no, no, and no. But I feel like you are looking at where you are abundant, where you're happy and comfortable at right now. I feel like you're growing within your own skin, and I feel like you're nurturing yourself. You're being a best friend to yourself, okay? This is a beautiful card to get as your protagonist energy, because this is about you sort of looking at where you're happiest, and also there's a lot of abundance headed your way as well. This is a very important card in terms of getting what you truly desire. So the fish is... the fish normally pops out of the Page of Cups, for example, which is like suddenly there is love. There is some, you know, an opportunity in love popping out of nowhere when you least expect it. So I feel right now you're not expecting love to visit your door, and you're just busy like doing you. I think I've already said this as well. I mean, it's number 34. When you reduce it, 3 plus 4 is 7, the Chariot card number. So I feel like you are moving forward. You're overcoming some obstacles within yourself. I feel like you have loved hard in the past, loved very hard. And because you got the Tower and the Star twice in your reading, it shows me that it made a major effect on you, and you may have been, it may have taken you a little longer than most to heal from that previous circumstance. It could have been a shocking event, or it can mean, I mean, the Seven of Swords tells me that you're hesitant to sort of, well, I'm getting a couple things. Sometimes you don't feel like you're beautiful, is what I'm getting as well, or handsome. Sometimes you doubt you have low self-confidence is what I'm getting here. And Spirit want you to be aware to love yourself fully is when you actually attract the right person, because the cup of love starts with yourself first. Okay, you put, you know, self-love, self-care, respect, all of those things in that cup for yourself first before you exchange it with another. Because if you put self-loathing, codependency, trust issues, insecurity, all of those things in that cup, you actually exchange the cup with another person of the same frequency, and that's what you get in the relationship. And it's like, it's not a balanced, healthy relationship. So if you tend to have attracted a lot of people who are similar, or it tends to go the same way, it means that you have to look at loving yourself a little bit more, because they're just showing me here that you've had a lot of disappointment in love. Now that could mean that, you know, you have been single this whole time, and, you know, love has not knocked on your door. I feel like this is about you. I feel like you have like a mission. There's something here that you are here to achieve first, and then it occurs. I mean, love is coming for you. That's a given. We got the Lover's card and we got the King of Chalices here. So, I mean, this could be a Scorpio that's on their way for you, but it could be also someone who's a water element who understands your emotions a lot deeper than other people have. We've also got Leo energy here, Aries. We've got Aquarius. We've got Scorpio, Aries, and we've got Cancerian. So, I feel we've got some water elements there. This person's got strong water in their chart. It doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but it's basically, they've got those placements. Now, the sun is all about happiness, finding the happiness within. And I feel like you are sort of shedding some light, some truth on who you are, what you want, and, you know, going forward. I feel like you're becoming aware of, you know, what you have to offer when it comes to love relationships, because we got the Empress card here. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. The Empress, she knows that she has a lot to offer, and she magnetizes the right circumstances to her. She's like a magnet, she attracts abundance. Now, you are attracting abundance in your world personally, but there's a lot of personal growth, not just in terms of, you know, material gain and things like that. This is about you sort of enjoying who you are and enjoying your single space. Okay, I don't feel like, with the Seven of Swords there, I don't feel like you've got a longing to be in love right now. It may not be your primary focus. You may want it, but I feel like it's also, there's a hesitancy when it shows up. So we're going to look at that. But the sun indicates, you know, after a sadness, as you can see, this figure here, you know, is in sorrow and going round and round in circles. There is an uprising where you remove yourself from that sadness and you are more positive and you look to the future. There's far-sightedness here. You're looking to the future with positivity. And also, it's not just a case of the sun's out and you're feeling a little bit better. I just feel like something within you has changed and you're starting to embrace yourself a little bit more. Now, it could be because of that Taurus energy from that new moon eclipse there on the 30th of April, but that's all about value. And this is a card of valuing yourself, recognizing you bring a lot to the table, but it's also someone who's setting healthy boundaries. You know what you want and you know what you will not accept. And you're in the Empress mode, which means you're preparing yourself to meet your divine counterpart. The Empress card is all about nurturing, for, you know, being creative, you know, focusing on building comfort within the home space, nesting. You know, you may even be like, you may have children, for example, and you may be like nurturing them, making sure their needs are met as well. I feel like this is you, though, being a new version of yourself. You're brimming with potential and brimming with possibility to meet someone new. You're also turning heads. You're a very powerful manifester when you get this card in this position. So I feel like you are not going to entertain anyone who is less than you truly deserve at this stage. Also, I feel like you're manifesting for your highest good. You may be implementing things like self-care routines, you know, buying beauty products, or, you know, I mean, beauty comes from within, of course. I'm always, it's not about the aesthetics. You actually vibe with a person on different frequencies. So, I mean, of course, humans, we look with our eyes first, but it's not about that. It's about you loving yourself and feeling good within your own skin, and you know, and having confidence. They're just giving me the word confidence. And, well, they said, they put confidence, and then they gave me another word, which is struggle. So struggle with confidence. That's what they're showing me in the water right now. So I feel like you're building yourself up bigger and better. Now, that could be because of a previous experience, knocked your confidence. We've got the Four of Cups here and the Tower, which means there was a major disappointment in love. Major, like huge, because it's a major arcana card to clarify that. So they're indicating here that there is a new option coming on in. It's headed your way, and it's more emotionally fulfilling than ever before, because you took the courage to walk away from a emotionally they're giving me the word redundant circumstance. Okay, so we're just going to leave it like that. Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is normally a runner, someone who is like, you know, I can't handle it right now. I'm not even focusing on connecting to another right now. I'm just doing me. Someone who is a nonconformist, who does not people please. You're living on your own terms. And with these cards, I see you like being, you know, I see you not yearning. I feel like you are like, there's an independence about you. Also, the Seven of Swords is like, you may be looking at how you are operating within relationships. So you may feel like sometimes you go a little bit too quickly into relationships and not build a solid foundation. When you get a Seven of Swords, you know, traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, there's a figure who has 5 swords. 5 swords, they want me to show you, so I'm going to. 5 swords in each hand, and is leaving 2 behind. Can you please show me the Seven of Swords? Can you please show me the Seven of Swords? Okay, and that figure is running away. So basically, oh weird, they said right at the beginning. It can't be this, maybe it's this beginning. So those swords that are left behind, it's like that figure ran away. They left too quickly, or things went too quickly and they missed something. So I feel like it's to build a solid foundation with a new prospect when the new prospect comes in for love. Now I can't find it at all. Seven of Swords. Can you please show me the Seven of Swords? You know, I know you all know what the Seven of Swords looks like, so part of me is like, why do I need to show you? But maybe there's someone out there who doesn't know what a Seven of Swords looks like, and they've just come across the... As I said, your reading is like really rogue. It's not the norm. They just said it was at the beginning, and I've gone right from the beginning, and if I find it right at the beginning and I've already been there, I'm like, what? There it is. I missed it. I missed it the first time. So, Seven of Swords, as you can see, running too fast and misses these 2. Because if you can see in this figure has 3 swords in one hand and 2 in the other. That figure could carry at least another sword in that. If they can do 3 in one hand, they can do 3 in the other. But they leave it behind. They've missed something. They've gone too quickly. So I feel don't be in a rush to get into a relationship when it shows up. And I feel maybe you've gravitated towards people who are emotionally distant, or who tend to not, how can I put that? Not be looking for a deeper connection, but they enjoy your nurture, your care, your support, your love, because it's so giving. So I would just be mindful of that, okay? If you're the sort of person who attracts people who, and this came up in the Scorpio reading, so I do feel like it is a trait that can be specifically, or shall we say frequently, attributed to water elements. So if you tend to attract people who are broken in some way, or have had trauma and need healing or nurture, care, that sort of thing, they tend to come your way, my beautiful Cancerians, because you're an empath and you absorb a lot of their energy. You understand them on a deeper level, and they enjoy the love that you offer. And you know, it's no accident that a Queen of Cups is a Cancerian card, because the Queen of Cups gives unconditional love, and sometimes is taken advantage of. So just be mindful of your wonderful energy. Now, in the resistance position, we've got the stars. So it tells me that you've lost faith in love. It tells me that, you know, you've given up hope of ever finding someone to love, perhaps, or you're wondering, is there someone out there? You've really gone through a test. And I feel this test has left you feeling a little bit jaded, a little bit confused, and all the wishes you had for meeting somebody, sometimes you feel like it's never going to happen for you. But a previous experience, because we got number 16 here, which is, of course, the Tower energy, and you've got the Tower right here, it tells me that you've had a real shock when it comes to love and your emotions. So whatever this shock was, it has made you fearful of opening yourself up or taking a leap of faith in the journey of love or finding somebody new. Now, I don't feel like you want to be with someone in the past. I don't. This is your challenge position, which means you're going to overcome that challenge. You're going to gain clarity. The star is all about healing as well. Clarity, healing, being open. And, you know, if we become in a stalemate energy within ourselves, the universe sends us an uncomfortable experience in order to break us wide open. That's what the Tower is. The Tower is a surprise from the universe, an intervention. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you to meet somebody new and take a new adventure in love. You're going to take a leap. This is the beginning of something, but it's going to make you feel a little bit like nervous. You're going to be a little bit guarded when you first meet this person. I do feel like because there's trust issues that you're still trying to work out within yourself. The Fool card is about playfulness. And I feel like you have a lot of potential to meet a new person who is going to bring that fun into your life. I mean, your life is fun anyway, but I feel you're going to vibe with this person. You're going to be very curious about this person, but it's going to make you hesitant as well, okay? We've got the Four of Cups, which says, everything that's gone before in love has not been fulfilling. It has been disappointing, and you've been feeling really like a lot of apathy, like you don't even want to look for love anymore. You're like, what's the point? Because it's like once bitten, twice shy. So with the Four of Cups, it is like an omen that, you know, the universe is sort of sending you a sign that there is a new opportunity just going to come out of nowhere. It's a surprise from the universe, and it is going to sort of enter your world and be more fulfilling than any of the other opportunities that have been before, okay? But you may be feeling a little bit bored, like, well, right now I can't see anybody that I'm interested in. There's nobody who even sparks my attention. I feel, now they're actually showing me an art gallery right now in the water. So either you have planned to go to an art gallery, I mean, that could be a lot of people, of course, or maybe you meet this person at an art gallery, or this person is an artist in some way. Okay, they've also, I've just heard these words, drop the mic, drop the mic. So that could mean that this person, I mean, either there's an event at an art gallery and there is maybe spoken word or something like that, or maybe this person that you meet, their words are important. They maybe use a microphone for their work, or maybe you do. Drop the mic. You know, when someone, when people say drop the mic, it's normally because they said something that's really true and sort of like shocking, and they're like, boom. I'm so uncool. I don't really know what I'm doing with the drop the mic thing. So drop the mic thing is like the end, or reaching, you know, your final destination of like a joke or something, right? I'm not really sure how to decode it with your reading. So drop the mic, I feel like either, I mean, maybe their name is Mike, or maybe your name is Mike. So please take it as it resonates. It will become clear when you meet the person. That's what they're giving me, okay? Now the Tower energy is a shock, but it can mean that things have been stuck in a rut for a long time. You've been feeling completely like restricted in some way. Now the Tower is like a prison, okay? You've been going round and round and round in circles, and it's like if you do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. So if you always attract the same sort of person or the same sort of scenario, you may be looking at yourself and trying to love yourself more so that you can trust your intuition. Trust, because the Moon card is all about trusting your intuition to notice red flags. But the Tower is like the universe is sending you a lifeline. Okay, people often like be afraid of the Tower energy, but it's actually the universe sending a lifeline where it's like things have got, you feel stuck in a rut, okay? And the lightning bolt comes from the universe. It's an intervention from divine spirit to sort of break open this sort of stuck prison energy where you've been going round and round circles, and it actually makes things so uncomfortable that you have to take a leap of faith. As you can see, these two figures, they're leaping from the pyramid there, which represents, of course, the Tower. They're leaping into the unknown because it's better to take that leap of faith than to stay where you're at. So basically, the universe is saying, if you want to find new love, of course, coming out of a comfort zone is necessary in order to do that, by putting yourself into a scenario to meet somebody new. Now, of course, some of us are really shy, and I feel like this is you doing something for you, though. You're not specifically going out there to find love in this circumstance, I feel like it is a surprise for you. I feel like you are putting yourself either on an event, maybe it's a spoken word event or some sort of art gallery, or what it's connected to that in some way, or maybe that's where this person invites you for a first date. The Tower is like you taking the leap of faith, but the universe making things feel so uncomfortable for you to take that leap of faith. The Fool card is the leap of faith. So they're indicating here that if you're feeling fed up, if you're feeling, I feel like the universe is sending you a lifeline to meet somebody new and put you in the right place at the right time to meet the right person. The outcome energy here is a little bit of restriction, okay? We've got number 36, which is the cross there, which means sacrifice, hardship. Okay, I feel like you put a lot into relationships, and sometimes you give a little bit too much of yourself, maybe even early on. You give everything you have to give, which is wonderful. You've got such a beautiful heart and soul, and you're so supportive. I always want a Cancerian on my team. I love Cancerians. They're just so beautiful inside and out. Of course, we all have good and bad days, so, you know, never cross a Cancerian. I would never do that. But I feel like, you know, you're learning about the sacrifices you make for love, and I feel like you're starting to make those sacrifices for yourself with that Empress card. I feel like you're starting to put your own needs first, and that is very important for your emotional security because you're so generous with your love. Also, I feel with number 14, it's the Fox. Now, number 14, of course, is, oh, sorry, they just want me to make you aware, 36, when you reduce it, 3 plus 6 is 9, the Hermit energy. So I feel like, you know, you've gained a lot of wisdom, personal truth about the sacrifices that you make within a relationship. And I feel like you're gaining enlightenment and making clever decisions, or being a lot more shrewd when with the company that you keep or who you allow your heart to be given to. The Fox is an energy of, I want to say, with the energy that I'm getting here, it's about doing things differently. Foxes, they're very good. They operate under difficult circumstances. They always find what they need. So I feel like you will find love because you're making better choices in love. But I also feel like there's a trust issue here as well, and that you're trying to balance out, or you're trying to be patient with yourself, because it's not your fault. It is a conditioning of a previous experience. So I feel, now that doesn't have to be a previous relationship. It can mean that, you know, something from childhood that has in some way influenced the way that you operate within love relationships, and it makes you hesitant. It makes you feel very, very guarded, and it takes a long time for a person to get to know you, the real you, which is wonderful because you're building a solid foundation. You're not fast tracking, but sometimes because it's very difficult to open up and be vulnerable, you fast track and skip some of the work with the person, and they just want you to be aware of that. Okay, now we've also got number 11, which of course is justice, which is about, you know, cause and effect. It is about you know, the effort that you put into putting yourself in a circumstance to meet somebody new will garner results. Okay, you will meet somebody new. But also the Whip is about control. Okay, so that's about controlling your emotions. It is also about you're not the sort of person who likes confrontation. And I mean, you shouldn't have confrontation in a new relationship, but the Whip is like showing me that perhaps there was some sort of conflict, or that has made you restricted and made you feel like you have to make better choices. Perhaps you tend to gravitate towards people who are quite controlling, and as a result, you're keeping your emotions in check. Someone may have even said to you in the past that you're too sensitive. Don't ever listen to that. You're not too anything. You're just the way you're meant to be, okay? Always remember that. Your emotions are given to you for a reason. Don't let anyone try to put you in a box that they have made, you know, to sort of represent you. Absolutely not. Your emotions and your compassion are beautiful. Don't ever change the way you are just because someone else did not see the value in you. You're seeing the value in you, okay? And this new person is also going to see that too. We got the Moon card, which is you, of course, my beautiful Cancerians. And this is that guarded energy, that uncertainty. But I feel like you're transforming that. The Moon always says trust your intuition, of course, and this is also an energy of fantasizing or romanticism. So I do feel like when you meet this new person, you can start to sort of fantasize and see where it will go. The moon also is a card of things coming to the surface in order to be processed. So emotions, you looking at some deep set emotions in order to make voluntary changes. But remember, with the moon, and we do have that full moon eclipse on the 16th of May in Scorpio. Interesting that we've got Scorpio there as well. So I feel like this is about letting go of the past fully and being on that journey of discovery, because it's actually exciting when you let everything go and you say, you know what, I'm going to trust the universe and see where the universe takes me, because the Fool card does that. Says, okay, I'm not attached to the outcome. I trust the universe is going to meet my needs and bring me to the person I'm meant to be with. And then you'll see that the universe actually moves mountains to get you to meet the person you're meant to be with. Also, the moon is very important because out of the blue, opportunities arise for you to find what you need. So I feel like there's someone waiting in the wings for you right now. You're just not even aware of it. But intuitively, there will be a bond between you and this new person. The Tower. Now, you will meet this person by surprise. I'm going to clarify this Tower because I want to see it in the outcome position, why it's there. I can understand it being in the resistance position, but I need to know why it's coming out in the outcome position. It can mean that your eyes are wide open now and that you're using your third eye and you're using your intuition, but it's also like a sudden revelation. So it can mean suddenly you realize that actually fear has been holding you back from going out there and seeking love, or you felt really comfortable. We all get a bit complacent. We think, oh, you know what, love, schmove, it's not happening for us, so we might as well just focus on ourselves. And then we lose the motivation or the drive to seek it. So I feel like the Tower is basically trying to edge you out of your comfort zone. But I just want to clarify, can you please clarify that Tower energy for my beautiful Cancerians? Oh my gosh, the Tower in reverse. So they're indicating everything that you've been avoiding, all the fear, or if you've been reluctant to get into love, tough luck, because the Tower is coming for you, and it means you're coming out of a comfort zone and you're about to meet somebody. So they're really indicating here that you can't fight fate, you can't fight destiny. Now, a lot of you are here because you want to hear about new love, but when we are faced with a deep, all-consuming love, sometimes we feel a little bit of fear. Okay, so I just want to clarify one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Yeah, the Empress in reverse is like low confidence, resistance. I mean, this card in reverse means resistance or indecisiveness, or you felt disconnected from yourself and you're not really sure. You will always know when the right moment is for you. Whoa, okay, I gotta go get that card that bounced right out. One moment, please. The Chariot, it's to move you forward. The Chariot in the upright, it's to move you forward and, break through, overcome the obstacle in order to be on the right track. So, that's 3 major arcanas to clarify the Tower, including a Tower in reverse, because the universe doesn't want you to avoid your destiny, as it were, or try to. The Chariot also is a card of motivation. So being motivated to put yourself in a scenario to come out of a comfort zone and meet somebody new. Now, I feel like you're going to meet somebody. You're not going to force it. It's going to be very organic, okay? I feel like it's something you're doing for you, and then you meet this person on that journey. Some of you may be planning a vacation or be traveling, or perhaps you're relocating or moving jobs or something like that. There's something here that you're doing for you that requires either a spiritual journey or a physical journey, and that is where you actually meet this person, okay? So we've also got the Star, which is a dream come true, a wish come true. It's also hope, and it is about, healing the past and moving forward, having insight as to what was confusing you, or giving you that real test of faith and moving forward. So I feel like this is a card also of inspiration. You're inspired. So suddenly I feel like you're inspired to drop your guards, to have healthy boundaries, but not a brick wall. So very important with that. Now we've also got an Eight of Cups. An Eight of Cups is a journey of discovery, letting go and seeking greater meaning or deeper meaning, seeing beyond the superficial. So whatever it is you are releasing, especially with that full moon eclipse in Scorpio, you're understanding that you deserve better. And the person in the Eight of Cups, when they walk away from everything that they've ever known in terms of love, for example, they tend to stumble on the Nine of Cups, which is the wish come true. With the star indicates, you're going to get everything that you desire because something's been emotionally, excuse me, not fulfilling. So you're withdrawn. But I feel like you're going to move on. And we've got the Three of Cups for celebration. So Three of Cups is also about sharing the space with other people, enjoying yourself. Okay, so this is about community. So there's going to be some sort of position that you put yourself in, whether it's a communal event or whether at an art gallery or whether it is you and your friends going out, because the Three of Cups is a card of friends coming together to celebrate, or your circle of support. This is where you put yourself in a position to meet somebody new, okay? And I feel like there's an energy of excitement with this. It's like there's a spark, energy of excitement. And of course, we got the Lovers following that. So this is about soulmates coming on in a partnership, deep love. Now this is Gemini energy, but I really feel like this person has got strong water in their chart. But this is a relationship that is worth working on. I feel like it's easy. When you meet this person, it's just easy. It just flows. It's organic. But this is the sort of person that you're going to meet that actually there's a lot of excitement, a lot of attraction, a lot of pleasure in this union, a lot of sensuality and passion. Also, I feel like this person is very creative, and I feel like you're creative too, but I feel both of you, you get even more creative together. So you may even collaborate together in the future on a creative project is what I'm seeing. And it could be something really small, or it could be something quite big. But I feel like it's an important, okay. So they've given me a word in the water, which is code, C-O-D-E, code. I mean, it could be, it's not Cody because there's no Y there, but code. So maybe you and this person have code. Okay, maybe it's a place name, code, C-O-D-E, or maybe it's your surname, or this person who's coming on in, their surname, or perhaps code. Maybe they work in technology and they like crack codes, or they are someone who, or maybe you are, code. I really can't, maybe you've got your own way of talking with each other. So I'm not really sure what that means, okay? Now, they're also showing me, they're highlighting the spider here on this card. So spider is lucky. It actually, dream catchers are sort of made in the shape of a spider's web to catch dreams. So I feel like this is a dream come true. But also there may be some relevance with a spider. Either this person's got a spider, or maybe you have, or perhaps when you meet for the first time, you talk about a spider. I mean, it could even be like if you're at an art gallery, it could be an exhibition that has a spider, a metal frame spider or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. A spider seems to be important. So maybe you and this person, when you first meet, there is a conversation about a spider. So look out for that. We got the stars again. So this tells me that, a wish is being granted here for sure. And this is something you can see in the future. This actually is going to go places, this relationship. And I feel like a lot of serenity. You know that this is the person when you feel infinite peace. Not when you're like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they find me attractive. Oh my gosh, I wonder if there's a chemistry here. Oh my gosh, I wonder if they want to take the journey of life with me. I feel like there's an infinite peace when you meet this person, and that's how you know that this person, you've come home, okay? Also with the Hangman, now this is, I feel you're seeing things from a new perspective, and I feel like you pause. Again, the Hangman is a card of sacrifice, so I feel like you're going to surrender to the union in the right way eventually, but I feel like you're a little bit hesitant. I feel like you're going to sort of watch and wait and see this person's actions before you decide to submerge yourself into this connection. But I mean, that's like, that is a mature thing to do. I think that's that would be a positive thing to do. We've got the Four of Cups again, which again tells me that this is a surprise. It pops out of nowhere. You're not even looking for love, and there it is. It just shows up. So I feel the universe is giving you a gift. This is a card where all of a sudden the universe sends a surprise of something more exciting in your world. Four of Cups is also a card of give me a card of contemplating an abundance of opportunities. So, I mean, with the Lover's card, it can mean that there is a couple of people who you meet who are new, but I feel like there's one that just, like, you feel infinite peace and there's an attraction immediately with this person. This is about you having faith that the universe will deliver, and it does. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like the reason why you've been single, whether it's for a long time or a short time, and I don't care what age you are, whether you're 97 or whether you're 32 or 20, you know, I feel like this is about your faith in love showing up, because if you believe love is not coming for you, you are right, because you lose the motivation and the desire to even seek it or even try to, you know, trying to want it, you know, you just hide yourself away. But if you believe love is coming for you, you're absolutely right also, because you have that motivation, that drive, and you know, this new person will actually seek you out, is what I'm feeling. So I don't feel like you're going out there to find love, but I feel it's your belief in love that counts. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that you were meant to work on yourself. Okay, number eight is the number of the self. So I feel like you're learning more about who you are, how you operate within relationships, and what you truly want, and what it is that you really do not want. And you're focused more on what you do want than what you don't. Because remember, the universe doesn't hear do or don't. The universe only hears things like, so for example, if you say, I want this person to be funny, kind, loving, honest, all I hear is funny, kind, loving, honest. If you say, I don't want someone who lies or cheats or, you know, makes me feel bad about myself, all I hear is lies, cheats, makes me feel bad about myself. So it's the intention and the emotion that's attached to words that the universe absorbs. So remember that when you're manifesting. Six of Swords indicates Spirit is guiding you out of this rite of passage, is guiding you out so that you gain the wisdom, but now you're moving on. You've shifted awareness and your position, so something greater is coming on in. This is a transitionary period. Now, as I said, some of you may be actually relocating or going on a vacation, and you may meet this person there. But wherever you are spiritually, you know, through on your journey, it may have been turbulent, but I feel like you're being moved into calmer waters now. The Six of Swords is like, you know, you've been going through the journey and you're coming, you've evolved, you're coming through the other side. Okay, you're recovering from something, you're overcoming obstacles, and you're exploring where things will go. And right on time, that King of Cups comes in. Now the King of Cups, Scorpio energy, but it doesn't have to be that there's sun, moon, or rising. This is someone who is gentle, kind, who is I mean, you feel infinite peace with this person. Interesting, because the King of Cups is a peacekeeper, is a mediator. Doesn't mean that they are not passionate. This person is very passionate. They've got very deep emotions, this person. A lot of charisma. This person is someone who protects the love. Very protective of love. This person would not flirt with other people, is what they're showing me. This person is all into you. And I mean, the opposite energy of the King of Cups, of course, is the Queen of Cups, which is your sign. So I feel like this is someone who vibes on the same frequency as you, has a lot of empathy. There's a psychic bond between you and this person. And I feel like intuitively you just get each other. And it's just this energy of calm when you meet this person. I really feel like this person is a bit of a cheerleader for you as well. They raise you up as much as you raise this person up as well. So I do feel like a gift is coming for you in terms of love, because you've experienced a lot of hardship, a lot of difficulty when it comes to your heart. Now I'm just going to see if the universe has any further messages for you before we move forward. Knight of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Can you please guide? Ace of Cups. They want you to be aware of the difference between love and lust, which I'm sure you are already aware of, my beautiful Cancerians. The Knight of Wands indicates that there is the potential for a fling with somebody. Maybe that's your choice. I mean, we have Mercury retrograde on the on the 10th of May, and that can bring people from your past into your present, but I haven't got any return cards showing up in your reading. So doesn't mean, it can mean someone from your past sort of who disappointed you feels like there's unfulfilled potential, who tries to come back in. But I really feel like this is the potential for a new fling if you want it. Okay, I feel like it's on offer for you, but I feel like you're looking for love. The Ace of Cups tells me that there is a new love, a gift from the universe. As you can see, the hand coming out with a gift from the universe where your cup is overflowing. And they're indicating here that love gives you hope, and hope will bring love. So I do feel you're going to be in the right you're going to be in the right potential position to meet love, to be available to love. And just keep shining your beautiful, brilliant light. This card is about, you know, abundance overflowing. So I do feel like there's an offer coming on in that will lead to a higher level of commitment, but also a potential for a fling if you're feeling like you're not ready to commit, you know, in a deeper way. That's your choice. We all have free will. Now I'm just going to get some final cards before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We've got soulmate. So definitely, you know, you've got a soulmate coming on in here. And we've got letter. So you and this person will be communicating. I mean, this reading is good right to mid-June. I really feel like meeting this new person occurs just after the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so we've got soulmate. So definitely soulmate coming on in here for you. Twin flame bond, soul family. This connection involves a close friend, romantic partner, or tribe. So it's number 6, the number of the lovers. So definitely love coming on in here for you. And we've got letter. So it says information, news, disclosure. You may be receiving a message of importance. Now, either that's an invitation to an event. I'm not given my usual sort of like RSVP signifier for my guides when they say that you're going to get an invitation. So perhaps this is maybe just like a general email you may get to be sent, you know, like through an email where they're like, oh, this event is occurring. If you want to come to this event, email us here, something like that, and you attend something. But this is just for you because it's number 26. When you reduce it, 2 + 6 is 8, the number of the self. So I feel like you and this person's going to message you. They're going to pursue you. Not in a creepy way, but they're going to let you know that they're all in. Their messages are going to be nice and long and really like they want to develop things. They want to get to know you better. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a trinket for you. Okay, so we've got the Tree of Life. So this is all about hangman energy, about gaining a new perspective, recognizing where you over-sacrifice in your world, and seeing things from a different point of view in order to see where you're happy or where your happy spot is. I really feel like you're going to surrender to this new relationship. And surrender does not mean to give up. It means to sort of just let it organically evolve without thinking about the destination. And I feel like you're manifesting new opportunities to meet this new person. And you're ending, when you get hangman kind of energy, especially with this trinket, this is about ending old ways of doing things and releasing restrictions in order to open back up to love, happiness, and everything that you desire in life. Okay, they want me to put this on the Lover's card. So that can also mean that this person will enter your family tree. So you may actually commit to this person in terms of marriage, if that's what you're hoping for. They become someone significant in your world. And I feel like you plant roots. There's a groundedness with this person, okay? Also, there's a circle around the tree, which means you're coming full circle. It's like the World card energy. You're reaching a final destination. Aha! They just said drop the mic again. Interesting. I will... Sorry, they're just giving me an image. One moment, please. Now, they're showing me a golden chain with a padlock on it. A golden chain with a padlock. And over it, it's interesting, over it, they're showing me a 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf clover. So either, either you or this person has a bracelet with a padlock and a 4-leaf clover on it, or just a padlock that's got a 4-leaf clover on it, or perhaps someone's just gifted you that, or maybe you see that image when you meet this person. It's a signifier, so they just want you to be aware of it, okay? And they're also showing me, before we go, 2 magpies. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. Okay, they just said 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. So 2 for joy. So they're showing me 2. So yeah, again, if you see 2 magpies, and it's 2 for joy, just so you're aware. I feel like you'll, there are significant changes in your love life once you see those 2 magpies as well. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Cancerians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message, lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.